Hey guys, this is a bonus episode. This isn't part of the official continuity, but I'm back podcasting. This bonus episode deals with my review of the new Halloween movie. There are spoilers within, sort of. So if you don't want to be spoiled, don't listen. But if you do want to be spoiled, listen. Or if you've already been spoiled, listen. And I'll be back regularly with new podcasts because, I'm meant to be in season 5, but I haven't done anything well. But I finished making my movies. So enjoy this special bonus review of a new Halloween movie. Hello! And welcome back to Friday Night Fright! We're back! It's 2021. I've released another movie. Barbara Batchin Returns, available exclusively on our Indie Nation network. Go and see it. It's a horror comedy musical. But that's not what we're going to discuss in detail today. We're going to discuss in detail today Halloween Kills, the new Halloween movie, sequel to 2018's Halloween, which is sequel to 1970-something's Halloween. Crazy. I'm no longer vaping. I have my vape pen somewhere around here. I should probably get rid of it because it's lithium, might blow up my apartment. That's fine, but I can use that for a sequel. But again, not talking about my sequel, talking about their sequel, Halloween, or as they put it in the movie, Evil Dies Tonight. Evil Dies Tonight. Evil Dies Tonight. But it doesn't because it's a Halloween movie. So, spoilers, if you are in that way inclined, spoilers, Michael doesn't die. I know you're shocked. Middle part of a trilogy about Michael Myers and he doesn't die. Crazy. I think some people, maybe he does die. Maybe death is part of the equation. But he doesn't die. He's still alive. But that's enough about spoilers because specifics will bombard your mind. But what I'm really here to talk about today, I'm going to do a review of a movie. I did one on my website, BarbaraBatchinFilms.com, but I'm going to do a commentary. Not a commentary, I'm going to do a discussion of the movie because lots of people online getting very, very worked up about Halloween. Okay, and I think they're getting worked up because, one, it's Twitter. Getting worked up is what they do because apparently we're all regressed. During the pandemic, when no one go outside, everyone's online all day, every day. And now that we can go outside again, as long as we're careful and safe, people are still online all the time complaining about movies. Like, does your life really need you to complain about Halloween? I mean, you could say, does my life and your life really need me to talk about Halloween? But yes, it does, because I was doing it before. It was cool. It's Halloween every year. And in fact, I should probably do it this year. It's Halloween 4 is on Netflix. So I might do a commentary. But anyway, screw it. We're back. We're talking about Halloween. The new one. So, basically, to just summarise. So, you got Halloween, John Carpenter's seminal classic. Okay. Everyone agrees it's a great horror movie. And everyone also agrees that Halloween 2 is not as good as Halloween. Okay, that's fact. It's not as good. It's fact. Okay. And then they made Halloween 3, which was weird and interesting and abstract, but then they went Halloween 4. Okay. But what we're really focusing on now is Halloween led to Halloween 2. Okay. And then they rebooted the franchise. They said everything except Halloween and parts of Halloween 2 did not take place. And they made a movie with a story by Kevin Williamson, the genius behind Scream, and it was called Halloween H2O. Okay, and that took things back to basics. It was a decent Halloween, a decent movie. It was a decent movie. It kind of tried to bring things back to what they were, bring back Jamie Lee Curtis, give her lots to do, lots of acting and things like that. Although they toned down some of the original ideas quite a bit because she wanted a lot of post-traumatic stress disorder to be factored into the plot, which actually factors into the new one. And they didn't reuse Kevin Williamson's script. They kind of went in a different direction because it's Miramax, and for some reason, well, I mean, Harvey Weinstein and his brother, Bob, did not like Kevin Williamson or Wes Craven, so I don't think they really had any respect for Kevin Williamson, despite the fact that his script for Scream and Wes Craven's directions made that movie, and if it was made the way that the Weinstein boys would have made it, it would have been shit, because they're clueless, to be honest. Absolutely clueless. And awful people, and also awful and also clueless. the most unpleasant, uncooperative producers in exclamation marks of borderline thugs might be more like it, bullying people into doing this or that, and it actually probably ruined a lot more movies. And the movies that were successful were by people like Quentin Tarantino, who would just say, no, I'm doing it this way, do it his way, and it'd be successful. What does that tell you? Anyway, enough about my hatred of Weinstein boys. The Halloween H2O was pretty good return form and feel for the original Halloween, and then they made Halloween Resurrections, which is a really fun movie, but it's schlock, it's nonsense, and it completely destroys the momentum of the original Halloween and H2O. Okay, so that's part one. Okay, so there's two parts. So Halloween 2, the original Halloween 2, is not as good as Halloween. Okay. Halloween Resurrections is not as good as H2O. Okay, so that's where we're at. And then they make new Halloween, and again, it's a really good reworking, restructuring, bring Jamie Lee Curtis, ignore everything except Halloween, do a good job of giving her something to work with post-traumatic stress disorder. It's really good, it's really entertaining, it's really interesting, despite the fact that it's still, at its core, it's a slasher movie. Okay. But I think people took too much away from it, where they were like, this is really interesting, I hope they continue in this stretching, because it was so, oh no, they're fucking not going to continue in this situation. They're not going down the route you want them to go. Okay, so I have to assume people who really enjoyed the Halloween and were like, this is cool, were people who've never seen a Halloween sequel before, because even Rob Zombie's one, his Halloween 2 goes batshit insane. And essentially, Halloween, the first time they bring back or do it, it's kind of done something classily or as much as possible. But when they do a sequel, they go full Halloween. Okay, they go full Halloween. And by full Halloween, I mean they embrace all trappings of the genre, because there's interviews from Danny McBride saying, he doesn't like boring Invincible Michael, but oh man, we get boring Invincible Michael back because, you know, he's a Nazi. He joined the Nazi cult, and I still have to, I assume they'll come back in the next one, the Cult of the Black Thorn, or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what it is. A Nazi cult from part 6. We're one Paul Road. Okay. So they'll come and play, because the next one's going to be even more insane, folks. But this one's really, I mean, firstly, plot's gibberish. It's basically Michael wants to go home, and Laurie's in hospital, and that's basically the entire plot. And it's like, all the other characters are just like, you know, not filler, because I don't think filler's the right word. I think clearly they made the best Halloween sequel they could make. It's just fundamentally, you know, Michael Myers is a nothing character. There's nothing to work with. He's like Jason. It only works if you've got interesting characters around him. And unfortunately, you know, they're okay. They're fine. Like Tommy and Lindsay and Nurse Chambers, and bring all of them back. They're fine. But these movies never really had that much character. Part of the fun for the original continuity was seeing Donald Pleasant's Dr. Loomis go more and more batshit insane as the movies went on. And side note, I'm podcasting again. This is really cool. I haven't done this in ages. I just, you know, I'm so busy making movies. But I really miss this. It's fun. And it's October, so it's Halloween. So it's awesome. But back to the topic. So Halloween Kills. It's fun. It's good times to see it in cinema. I know lots of people watch it on Peacock, and that's cool. But I just love the ability to watch one of these schlocky sequels to an 80s horror movie in a cinema. So like when you've got like Death by Light tube to throat and stuff like that, you hear sound, you see the gore, and it's like gore. It's awesome, man. It's so cool. It's like, to quote Vince McMahon, that's some good shit, pal. So yeah, that's cool. The plot was, again, as I said, the plot was absolute gibberish, but that's fine. But I had good time seeing it. I mean, I wouldn't call it classic, but I don't think Halloween from a few years ago was classic either. I think it's fine. It's good. It was a good Halloween movie. It's pretty good overall, but not a classic. So what do I give it? I'd probably go for 3 out of 5. That's actually, to be honest, thinking about it, I gave it a better mark than I had in mind when it came out last night. It's almost first sleep in cinema, which is actually a reason why I've not seen Dune today, because I'm fucking knackered. Turns out doing coursework, finishing a movie, which came out last Thursday on the Indian Nation Network, Barbara Batchin Returns. You can also see it on TV Tropes. It's got a page there. I've started making, if you want to make more stuff on that, you can. And it'll be available on YouTube soon, but I'm promoting too much. I'm promoting the movie that some guy got so angry about it, is called me a dumbass and said it's fucking trash. And I was like, awesome, I have fans. So yeah, that's my review of Halloween Return. I don't get backlash. I really don't. Maybe it's where I'm at in life after having made a movie and, being 36 and not being angry at the entire planet anymore. But it's like, it's a Halloween movie. It's fine. It's good. It's just nice sitting cinema. Nice to chill out and watch a Halloween movie for 100 minutes or whatever. Although I did like Mark Kermode's review. Mark Kermode, even, because 1, he's a really, really good reviewer, and 2, it's really, really funny, and 3, his banter of Simon Mail cracks me up. So I'd recommend that review if you get a chance. What else have I seen at the cinema recently? I saw Venom, Let There Be Carnage, and it's fine. It's okay. It's a movie. It's fun in parts. It's just loud. It's noisy. It's kind of weird though, because I think they designed it to be seen in cinema, but much like Free Guy, I think Venom would be much better watched at home. Although I'm glad I saw it in cinema. I'd probably give Venom 3 out of 5 too. 3 out of 5 seems to be it's fine, it's okay rating. Anything higher than that's really good. I saw Dune, the 1980s Dune, which apart from special effects was really, really, really fucking good, and definitely recommend it. It's just a good story, and Carl McDermott is really good in it. Patrick Stewart's good in it too, and I love the characters and the weirdness of it. It's so 80s and so bizarre and weird and unsettling, in how the villains aren't just genetic angry guys. They're like weird and multifaceted and fucking weird. And weird fucking bitch. Basically, that's the implication. Other movies, I saw this Carrie from 70s, which was really, really good. The finale of that was crazy. There's a lot of movies I've seen, because I haven't done one of these podcasts in ages. The last one I did was for Promising Young Woman, which I saw on Now TV, which was an incredible movie, but, put me off doing review podcasting for months, Yeah, so Carrie is good. Where's the voice? I've seen a lot, actually. Which will make this podcast a bit better, because I'll be able to do more episodes. This is Friday Night Fright on a Monday, no less. So yeah, I'll be doing probably podcast next week, because I'm watching Dune and then Blade. June. Oh, Last Night in Soho I'll be doing at some point, swear. But yeah, this is just like a little ease back into podcasting for me. I might do an episode on movie at some point, although I have a movie-centric podcast I should really be getting back to. Anyway, this is my podcast. This is Friday Night Fright on a Monday. And I'll try and do an episode for Friday, I guess, because why not? And then we'll go from there. Anyway, this is Ian Austin signing off saying, remember, life is beautiful and so are you.